Hi, I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Ben.
Together we are 15 degrees north.
Today we're going to show you the sights and sounds of Heidelberg.
Heidelberg is a small city in the heart of Germany, located in the state of Baden-Wurttemberg.
On the banks of the River Neckar, it is one of the country's most scenic towns, with a preserved old town sitting below a vast castle.
Though it's not one of Germany's biggest cities, it is definitely known as one of its best, with tourists coming from across the country to see a town that is the epitome of Germanic idealism.
Dating all the way back to the Celtic times, there has long been a city here, with the Romans, the Holy Roman and then Bohemian Empires, recognising this spot as one of great importance.
For centuries, the area was run by a Count Palatine who lived here in Heidelberg Castle.
What's the difference between a count and a Count Palatine?
Well, I'm glad you asked. A count is a member of the nobility of middle rank, whereas a Count Palatine was a noble associated with a royal household, as the word Palatine is Latin for of the palace.
Lovely.
And while we're at it, counts used to rule over a small section of a country, which is where the word county comes from today.
Is there anything else you'd like to give us the etymology for while you're at it?
I'm done for now.
The Second World War was a dark chapter for Heidelberg when it was a big Nazi stronghold, but it was one of the few cities in Germany to survive the war without being bombed.
It was neither an industrial centre nor a transport hub, so the Allies never turned their sights on the city.
Just think how much prettier Europe would be today if Adolf Hitler had never existed.
Or even more Jewish. Well, it would look like Heidelberg.
You've only got to visit cities like Rotterdam and Frankfurt to see what the result of total blitzkrieg was.
Or Coventry.
Well, the less said about Coventry, the better.
Heading out from Heidelberg, we strongly suggest a road trip to some of the nearby towns and villages in nearby northern Bavaria.
Bavaria is known as Germany's most picturesque region, but this is mostly due to Munich and its portion of the Alps at the southern border.
Bavaria is a large region, so the northern part is normally overlooked. However, there are some stunning little spots around here to explore.
One place that really surprised us was Wurzburg.
A historic city that never became one of the German industrial giants, it nevertheless has a long history, holding much more significance in the past than it does now.
We only intended to spend a few hours there, but were so impressed by its gorgeous old town that we stayed for the full afternoon.
Even then, we didn't make it to the large palace on its outskirts, which is actually a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Yes, we chose to drink wine on the bridge instead of visiting a palace.
Which is ironic because normally you wouldn't even touch German wine.
Well, when in Wurzburg.
German food might not be haute cuisine, but they certainly know how to make a hearty dinner.
The sausages were really quite yummy, and so were the cakes. We've travelled the world enough now to spot when a town is insta-famous.
Rothenburg ob der Tauber is absolutely one of those towns.
Its name certainly doesn't roll off the tongue, but this is the town that you see in all of those travel influencers' vlogs about Europe's prettiest medieval towns.
Well, what do you think? Is it one of Europe's prettiest medieval towns?
Well, maybe.
Well then, shut up with your whinging then.
There is a reason why people love this town so much, and it is perfect for you if you are into your Instagram. I'll be honest, I discovered it because of Instagram, and yep, every angle is worthy of an Instagram shot.
I told you to stop whinging. Did you or did you not ask me to take photos of you strolling wistfully around the town and post them on your Instagram with captions like, collect moments, not things?
Wow.
So we're here in October, and it's kind of off-season, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, summer and Christmas are obviously the peak times, but even now, it's really busy, isn't it?
Yeah, so get there early.
Yeah, the coach trips just sort of arrived en masse, and then suddenly we were swamped with people. So yeah, get there early so you can get the best shots.
This part of the world is also renowned the world over for its Christmas markets.
Subsequently, you can't help but wander around its enormous Christmas shops, no matter what time of year we go.
And I would happily have bought everything in the shop were it not for their massive price tags.
35 euros.
Oh my word.
We've had so many people say to us since we returned from this trip that they would never have thought to do a road trip around Germany, but as it's right in the heart of Europe, it's really not hard to get to.
So, book a ticket now. Adventure awaits.
Alright, insta cliche.
Catch flights, not feelings.
Good grief.
Wander often, wonder always.
Alright, I think my husband's broken. He's gonna be live, laugh, love.
Wonder where the Wi-Fi's weak. Keep calm and travel on. Tropic like it's hot.
Right, okay, shut the hell up now.